For question number 13, I kind of like to call this the Russian doll question, or the nesting doll question. So if you ever look at those dolls where if you open it up there's a smaller one inside, then you open that one and there's another one inside. This is kind of like that, but with factoring and a difference of perfect squares. But that's just something that I always think about when I do these. So if you look at this, this is a difference in two squares. So I'm going to put my two parentheses, a minus and a plus. What times itself gives you 1? That would be 1. What times itself gives you 81x to the fourth? That would be 9x squared. And we always try to factor as far as we can go. And this one is done. However, if you look, this factor right here is also a difference of two squares. So that one can be factored further. So I'm going to put my two parentheses for that one, and I'm just going to copy the 1 plus 9x squared because that one's done, but I need to bring it back down. So what times itself gives you 1? That would be 1. And what times itself gives you 9x squared? That would be 3x. And are we done now? Well, we're done here. We're done here. This one, we do have a subtraction sign in between them. We do have a perfect square in 1, but 3x is not a perfect square. So 3 is not a perfect square, x is not a perfect square. So we're actually done. With 14, we have 4 terms. I'd like to try to factor out a GCF out of everything, but there isn't one. So I'm going to just do factor by grouping here. Usually when you have 4 terms, you want to try factor by grouping. So out of the first 2 terms, I can take out an x squared, leaving me with an x plus 3. Out of the second 2 terms, I can take out a minus 9, also leaving me with an x plus 3. So then if I finish the factor by grouping, I have x plus 3, and I have x squared minus 9. So the x plus 3 is done, but the x squared minus 9, this is a difference of two squares. So I didn't see it before, it wasn't there, but now it's here, and we need to factor it. So I can put my two parentheses, a minus and a plus. What times itself gives you x squared? That would be x. What times itself gives you 9? That would be 3. And the x plus 3. So this is our answer. I can't factor any further. I can combine these ones. So I have 2 of them. I have 2 x plus 3's. So I can actually write this as x plus 3 squared x minus 3. And that would be your final answer.